Oh, nice. Look at this beech tree. Or not beech tree, birch tree. You're not even in the right area. But I think I just dropped the cart here. I don't even need the tea. That might be great for us, like this tree that's growing just outside the biome. I mean, we can plant them along the border. That would be great news. Wonder if that is possible. If we can plant along the border, that would be huge. We could have like a lovely little hanging garden. Honestly, this area is already kind of looking like a nice cart ramp too. And this is about as close to the base as you can get. You lucked out in finding a Merium mine on the coast that is accessible to easily transfer to a skiff from the top of a cliff. Nice. We've got Illyrium all over. I'm really excited to like start mining that. Like, the highest priority is getting the settlement settled so that people can live and thrive here. Then the priority is turning it into an empire. But then, like, I can start really focusing on the higher level jobs. And I can start making, like, green tools and things for everybody. We have pretty decent stuff except tier 2 wood. Yeah. Like, we're kind of skipping a little bit, it feels like. Can I go to the base from here? I can, I just have to go through this jackal. Hey, jackal. Bite me. Great acoustic jams to kill jackals too while you mate. But yeah, the roughest find is tier 2 wood. The roughest find is actually tier 2 stone. But the problem is, like, you need wood for everything. Like, as far as I know, tier 2 stone doesn't grow on the snowy peaks. Oh, now we're talking. This is my jam. Oh, you're not a forestry station. Oh, right. I've got solid logs. I went and almost dumped them. Alright, now I'll chop those into finer logs. Once we got like the smaller logs, I can put those on the bonfire. And then all we'll need there is a single rough stone. Which is an absolute nightmare. Like that one, a rough stone slab will need to be imported. And so unless you're up for like a solid raft trip, like that bonfire's gonna take a while. But maybe someone will see it and get inspired. Somebody who hates getting eaten by jackals. Come on, hit level 30. You're so close. 100 more experience. Ah. Hi, Jackal. You like the music, right? Like, it's a lovely, like, Kaylee jam, you know? Little Gaelic, square dancing. Like a cotillion, I think. Thoughts so far on this? You've avoided, any promotion videos or streamers' opinions? Yeah. Well, you've come to the right place. Nobody's given me any money. My opinion is it's great. Honestly, this is pretty much exactly a type of game I've been looking for. And I could see myself sinking a lot of time into this. Partially because everything takes a lot of time, but like I love the goal-oriented nature of it. What am I doing? Okay. Go ahead and store everything. I'll put the remaining rough logs in here for the carpenters to carpent. Leatherworking station, though. What does this need? Tier 1 bricks. I don't think I have... Is there tier 1 clay in this biome? Pine forest. Where's the clay? Clay. Mud mounds. Not in the pine forest. Not in the snowy peaks. Looks like our clay has to be imported too. Nice. You're glad it turned out on a positive note? So it's at an official release state? Not quite. There's enough here that you can be entertained for a long time, but the official release in a year or two, that's what it says. But like really, I feel like once they get player housing, that will make me the happiest. That's like when I'll 100% recommend this game to everybody. Like, they're gonna add more stuff to it, like, for a long while. Tons of technical issues, some in-game. That's true. For example, if I click here, there's like a really good chance I'll get an expected error, and then I have to, like, leave and exit. Which is kind of a pain. But it's not too bad. You have some like rubber banding, especially near like the more populated towns, but like they've improved the performance quite a bit. But anyway, player housing is supposed to appear in like a month. I'm very excited about that. Once player housing's in here, I think that's all I want. Is region claim chat working? It is? Like, but can everybody in the region hear us? Since nobody's talking back to us, I think they fixed claim chat. See, like, they're constantly fixing things. Like, it's not perfect condition, but, like, I'm really proud of how quickly they're resolving some of the issues. And there were a decent number, but not so much that it wasn't fun. And it's a small team? Yeah. I checked out their, like, page. They had, I want to say, like, 22 people. But, like, a lot of them are, like, concept artists and, like, people you'd bring in at the end of the game. But, like, in terms of developers or coders, there's not a lot. They'll have, like, a community manager and other things. They're, like, important, but not in terms of, like, raw development power. They do have a lot of investors, though, which is really interesting. They've got, like, Unity and Roblox and who else? There's somebody else that was, like, really interested in investing in them. And I think it's because of, like, one of the technologies they're using for, like, making massive games. Hey, Microsoft, if you remember? Yeah. Because of the space-time DB, that's what I heard, yeah. I forgot what it was called. Is honestly, for a game like this, which is basically keeping track of millions of points of data, like that sort of thing requires the latest and greatest DB technology, and if it's pulled off well, like, those investors are gonna, like, gobble up the rewards because they all want it to. The space-time DB is a major breakthrough? Yeah. I should do my own research on the space-time DB. I'm pretty good at these computer things. Like, my day job is, I'm a software developer for a big financial company. And so theoretically, I should be able to understand the DB tech. I'm not a DBA or anything, but I should be able to learn what it is and see what it's good for. Oh, you just noticed Rampart, did you? Yeah. He lives here now. Oh, speaking of which, come back here, I've got something to trade. $250 something. Go ahead and buy yourself someone nice. You need Bricko. And Elise. Claim chat doesn't work. Okay, so maybe they didn't fix the claim chat. Sorry, claim chat was working for a second. Oh, oh! Whew, I was this close to typing in my social security. They're gonna roll out a big patch this week. I'm sure they will. I am excited. I should check out what the patch is gonna be about. Might fix a number of bugs. That would be cool. What am I doing with my life? Bricks? Play? How much time do I have? Oh, I am out of time. Alright, we need to come up with a plan for what to do in the future. I kind of want to leave like tier 1 problems to tier 1 people. Simple stockpile wouldn't take much to finish. A fishing station takes a decent chunk to finish. But probably the most interesting thing would be the bonfire up here. So we do like a stone slab run. Grab that. And we get timber for this. But then, like, I feel like we've got all the major things. Mutation, if I missed anything, like a station somewhere, you have full permission to, like, place it wherever it'll fit. As for me, after we get that, what is the goal? Just make supplies? I think I'll start gathering materials for higher tier tools. The game has blown up, it feels like. Sort of. So, like, I've been checking out the Steam DB numbers, and I'll check it out again. Sorry, I'm in the middle of combat, aren't I? Maybe I should focus on that. But, like, looking at the Steam DB numbers, it stayed the same. Which is actually kind of the same as blowing up. Because typically a game releases and then, like, players drop off, like, pretty much immediately. More jackals. I can't hit him. He's in the mud. There we go. Yeah, normally, like, a game comes out, players try it, and then, like, it drops off, except for the people who really like it. The fact that, like, the volume of players has stayed pretty much the same means, like, as many people who are sticking with it, new people are trying it and also sticking with it. Like, a decent number of people are like, that ain't for me, and they're signing off. But for the most part, good things are happening. Don't climb down. Oh, I hate this chest. Let me check Steam DB numbers right now. Steam DB chart BitCraft. Yeah, right now, well, it's the off hours, very low peak. But the all-time peak was 17 hours ago. Which is fantastic. So this weekend was when they had the most players, which makes sense. A lot of people were waiting for the weekend. I know I was. Pretty much every weekend for me. So yeah, if you don't trust reviews or anything, that should be enough to tell you that this game is good enough to try. The fact that people are playing and sticking with it. The release was a little bumpy though, so maybe like a bunch of people hopped on and they're like, okay, I'll let this simmer for a week and then I'll play it. Writ of trade. It would be neat to get a trading post in here. There's just no room. But I love our peaceful little village. Look at this. A lovely little fishing pond. Oh, and they're tier 2. I like our village for fishermen. We really need to get that fishing station up. Just that cute little pond with fish is enough to make me want to prioritize that. We also need a tanning station. That's what we were missing. Gang, gang, right? Alright, we get the fisher, we get the tanning station, and then we can just focus on turning this into an empire. I'm gonna be hopping in and out on like my breaks and stuff. And I'll be doing that. Right now you're just waiting, not much you can do until work calls you. Yeah. Alright. One last time, since I probably got the most viewers right now, if you want to join our settlement, the coordinates are floating above my head here. North 2017, East 2077 is what I like to remember. Because then you just think like Cyberpunk and you know half the directions. Oh hey, it automatically bought supplies. Nice. I think this hit $1,000 and then like it just flung them all at supplies. I love that for me. But yeah, you can just run up to the claim, join in. I set up recruitment for 50 people. I think it pays people who donate supplies. Not only does it pay people who donate supplies, I get money just for you being here. Or sorry, I get money. The Empire gets money. I don't get anything. This is for the Horde. But you got like 32 gold for tier 1 timber? Yeah, I'm excited. Mutation, you put in the wrong coordinates there. 70, 17, 20, 77. Let's see, you thought about it, but it's far away, and you got way too much stuff to transfer over. That's fair. But, what you can do is you can set this as your home point if you're happy to live here. And then you teleport back to where you need to carry. Well, teleport the, ugh. Here, you know what? I'll just show you. How many teleporting energy do I have? I've got 30. I'm gonna put my fish bulbs away so that I'm virtually naked. And then I can teleport maybe back to my hometown. Might be a waste of teleport energy, but it's an important thing to show. Searching for waystones, please. There we go. Yeah, so for like quick material runs, teleporting over to Pascudi seems to be the fastest thing. But let's see, we are from Mooringwood. Like, we've got tons of materials over there, so I can just teleport over there. It wouldn't let you set this as your home point? You want to put money in there, but it wouldn't let you. Oh, into the treasury? Can't? Wow, what has happened to Mooringwood? Look at all the fields. This place looks crazy different, and I love like the different colored blocks. It's grown quite a bit. Let's see. So now I can load up on tier 2 cool things. Were there tier 1 things I needed? Basic flowers. Some tanning goop. Cloth. Some wood. Animal hair? Braxite, please? Okay. Braxite. Got the crushed cells, citric berries, red stuff. Got all the birch seeds in the world. I don't think we need all those. Get some bark. Got some bait so we can catch those fish. Get some crawfish so we can make... Okay, never mind. I'm full. Do I... I think I do want to bring the tanning stuff. Because I do not want people using wood for that when it's so much valuable for everything else. Can I bring exactly one cargo with me? This is an experiment. Hey Grandpa, hey Ravonix, how are you? You can't bring cargo, it'll tell you no. Does it not know I'm the Emperor? I'm gonna verify with my eyes. Remember that time you lied to me about gypsite not being in clay? Ah. Well, this time you were telling the truth. Oh, but apparently I've started to swim. Alright. Now I've got tons of things. I can teleport all the way back home for the cost of 1 energy. So for us, it was, what, 15 energy round trip? Can't teleport with cargo. Yeah, I know. But it was easy to, like, verify. I've exploded. This is a thing. It happens sometimes. There's a teleport home button in the top right. I believe you. And that will be so much easier. Teleport home. I could have swore I looked for that. But you are 100% right. Thank you. So many things. Drop some wood in here. And drop some bark in here too. There's planks in here. Ooh, that can be made into 2 solid timber. Alright, somebody wanted braxite. There's braxite. Leather sandwiches. Tier 3 berries. Get the fur out of there, because I think I'd rather have tanning juice and tanning juice. I want bait up there too. Chum's crazy. Who's gonna go chumming around? Get the sticks out of there. Put bait. The tree sap out of there. I'm trying to get rid of the important things and getting things people can actually eat. Or the unimportant things. But yeah, everything else can go in the bank. And that's how you do like your moving runs. I wasted a ton of energy this weekend because I couldn't figure out how to set the claim as home. Set the claim as home, by the way, so I've got like recorded evidence of how to do it. You go over here, you have to right click, and you can set this as your home. You do a little salute. Pledge allegiance to Satomura, by the way, that is the name of the claim. Roughly translates to Sugar Village. You're alright, Grandpa? College graduation is just around the corner and you're currently setting up in hopes of being able to stream next week. Nice! How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. Let's see, are you going to be streaming on that account or are you going to be creating a new account to do it? Because I will drop you a follow and try to like get a peek at your first stream if you stream at a time I can. But anyway, I think we go back to my favorite pillar and sign off. I need to get ready for work. Have you moved from Shockstick Falls? I don't know where Shockstick Falls is. Oh, you're gonna stream on that account? Shockstick Falls. Where? So, near Ulm. Let me quickly tell my life story before I sign off. Alright, so I was born near Globenspire. I grew up I spawned in like the woods over here. Or Glintmore. Ran to Glintmore. The game was so overly populated with people trying to fill out the Toad Empire and the Jerusalem that like the game slowed to a crash. And so like to avoid that, I ran over to Redfen. And this is where I spent most of my days. Maxing and relaxing, chilling all cool, shooting some b-ball out by the pool. Anyway, we got everything to level 20 there. Then we went over to the Venture Trading Co. Made friends with them, joined their settlement, grinded up like my Pyrelite gear here. And then, when it was time to settle the Empire, this place kind of looked like this giant mess, and it was getting a little scary. So we teleported around, spying on other regions, teleported here, saw that there was a lot of empty territory up here, and so we hopped on a raft with as many timber logs as we could carry. It was 10. And we sailed for 2 hours and 11 minutes to get up here. Then we established a base and we struggled a lot. Because there were a lot of resources we needed to get over here. We went over to Kramerica over here. Gathered some logs, brought them over here. Or was it rough brick slabs? But now we can teleport here and teleport things back, except for cargo. Cargo still needs to be transported by sea. Damn, what an adventure, right? Oh, we spent so much time. Like, I could have done things so much differently, too. But I had a great time, and now we have a home. And most people can live here very comfortably. Leatherworkers will have a bit of a struggle. Fishermen will have a bit of a struggle. But we're working on getting them set up. Once they're set up, like, we can start focusing on ourselves and our own inner workings. And I'll try to, like, clear some of this forest so we can, like, move buildings around so it doesn't look like we just cram things wherever they would land. But like, I got a lovely waterfall over there. I think we want to turn this area into farmlands. I'd like to have some crafting areas here on the beach. And then there's a big flat area there. And that's where I think we'll put like the boring, non-foresty related stuff. Like I might put the masons in there. But the goal of this settlement is more aesthetics than anything else. Like I want a cool looking settlement for the heart of our empire. Anyway, everyone is welcome to join, especially if you bring me a single large brick slab for the bonfire. If you can do that, then you are the hero of Sotomura. And up there's the snowy peaks. That's where we have to get birch trees. Unless we do the teleport trick. But everything's great in our beautiful village. Away from all the weird global economic and political turmoil. Just like our cozy little place in the woods. What region is this? This is Region 7. Way up in the corner. The closest ruined city is Charlo. And you don't have to take like the 2.5 hour raft ride I did to get here. Like I think you can get here in under an hour if you were dedicated enough. There's a map in the Discord. I'll share the Discord. There's also a bunch of like handy resources in there, like what materials grow in which biome, what you need to like form your own settlement. Because if you're not happy with this city, you can go ahead and build your own in our empire. I don't mind. You're gonna have a dozen cities. And if they're more prosperous than ours, then, you know, it would just work like regular US capitals. Like seriously, nobody lives in Raleigh. Anyway, what am I doing? Trying to sign off, it's not working. Resources, maps, tools, all sorts of cool stuff and cool people. We just want to build the cozy empire to make like a chill place where you can follow your dreams and do whatever you want. And we just want it to look cool and be fun. Like maybe we'll get to the end game, maybe we won't, but you know, we want to make at least the first 60 hours of gameplay nice for people. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I had a great time. And I will see you tomorrow, same time. If you are on Twitch, stick around, we'll find somebody to raid. If you are on YouTube, stick around, we'll find somebody to raid. I can do both now. Alright, who's playing games? I'm gonna raid Telleril. He's the frogman from the Toadman Empire. I stole most of his resources so that we could learn how to play the game. And we can see what he's up to. He's a good guy to spy on for like late game stuff. Because last I checked he was in like the level 50s. Let's see, over on YouTube. On YouTube, I can redirect you to Danagast. He plays a lot of cool indie games. Love that man. He always tells me like cool new games. I think he's playing Nine Kings. Alright, have a great day everybody. Bye-bye.